I'll tell you what, those two top lights are bright enough that I can't even look at them for too long.
Hey everybody, as the sticker says, Rob Farrow ATV here. I got a parcel from a company called LED Mircy. It's like M-I-R-C-Y. LED Mircy. They sent me a parcel and the box has been it's taken a hit. This comes from Amazon.ca. I believe they are made in China. These are, yeah, it says right there, made in China. So these are 4-inch. There's 2-piece of LED light, floodlight. Either a work light or they're cubes, and they can go on your vehicle or your ATV or wherever you want. So I'm going to put these on my ATV and I'm going to give them a little review. So as far as I know, they never sent a harness with these. Let's have a quick look in here. You can check out all this information in I'll put it down in the description box. They have several more. They have a 7-inch, 5-inch. They have headlights. They have car strips, other lights. I don't know if you can read that. That's the company. We got it's a mounting bracket, a mounting bracket. And this is the light. So we're going to give these a shot. That's the little nuts down here that the bolts go into for the brackets. I'm going to wire these up on my harness because they never sent me a harness. These came, I think they came within 2 or 3 days, so they came pretty quick. So they're already in stock at Amazon. I think they came from Southern Ontario. But we're going to compare to these to the other light bar I have. The other light bar I have is like I said, 9-inch, and we're going to give these a good workout. So stay tuned, and we'll be installing these.
Some audio issues with my install for these lights, but basically what I had to do was I was going to put them up here, but I found out the bracket will not facilitate these lights to move enough to keep them perpendicular with the road, basically like the other one. So decided I want to put the brackets down here, but I found out same thing, so I had to put a little bit of a angled spacer in there to mount them to give them enough adjustment and enough room underneath to work. So I'm going to run the wire through the old hole. So that's how they're going to be mounted. And these are, once again, these are the LED Mircy lights. I'll put a link in the description. These lights are 60 watts each. And this big 9-inch down here is only 52 watts. So I'm going to compare these and I'm going to see how these all run. So we got 120 watts in total. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run this down and I'm going to plug it into the same harness that that one is on. So I'll be able to unplug that light and run these lights to see how they work compared to those lights, and how they stand alone and how they're all together. So it'll all run off my one switch. So that's the way I'm going to be running them. They never sent me any instructions on these, but they're pretty basic, 5/16 bolt, and got 6 mil adjustment bolts on the bottom. You can see those down there. That way you can adjust the angle of the lens. You'll have to excuse the noise from the fan because that's the furnace, and it's still cold and snowy out, and it doesn't make any sense because it's May. Okay, gotta fix this up a little bit, but that's the main harness feed to the main light. And what I did is I made up a little harness that splits off that, so I can disconnect this. This light will be off then, and the harness comes up here to these lights, and I can just connect those or connect them up however I want. Eventually I'm going to have all three running, but for now, just for testing, you'll be able to take them apart. But I'm going to see if all three go on right now. Here we go. Ooh, we have light. All right. I'll tell you what. Those top ones seem a lot brighter. So far so good. Much brighter than the little 4s are much brighter than the big 9 there. I think I'm blind now. Got one out. There we go with the 2 LED Mircy. Seem pretty bright to me. We'll just have to do a night vision or a night test with them. Look pretty good. Right on. Once she gets dark out, we'll check it out, and then you'll see the difference, and then we can I'm going for a ride this Saturday, so we'll see how the lights do. See how much abuse they can all take. Right on. So far I'm pretty impressed with these. Looking good. It is sort of dark. Not extremely dark, but pretty dark. We're going to give these lights a try. That's normal stock low beam. High beam. So we're going to turn those off. And these are the LED Mircy lights, the floodlights, the 4-inch floodlights, 60 watts each. Wow. That's that's quite the difference. Those are bright. Wow. Can't even look at those. That's pretty impressive. Okay, once again, there's the stock XMR Can-Am 850 high beams. We're going to hit the LED Mircy lights again. Nice. Really nice. You can see it's starting to get foggy and misty, and it's raining a little bit. It's kind of a typical spring, crappy May already. We're just getting into May here. Okay, now I'm going to turn all three of them on. I'm just going to compare the Mircy lights to the 9-inch bar that I already had mounted on here. That's a little bit of a spotlight. You can see the spot now. That's going to lighten things up big time. Oh yeah, I can look at the bottom light bar and not much issue. Tops are way brighter. That's going to be a big bonus. Night driving, be able to see a lot. Stock high beams once again. Nice. I'm pretty impressed. That's awesome.
110 kilometers of pretty hard riding. The LED Mircy lights, and they held up awesome. Not a issue with them. So really happy with them. If you want to get a set, check them out. I got the description below, and you can get them on Amazon.com or .ca.